said that Irene never came back, so I assumed she must still be here. What happened?
Apparently, when she came in for her treatment this morning, she collapsed. So, of course, they kept her here. And Larry called me and asked me to consult on the case.
What do you think?
I agree with Larry. We both think that it's probably just a matter of a few days.
A few days? Oh, dear. I knew she didn't have much time. But Tina doesn't even know.
Who is Tina? She keeps asking for Tina.
Tina is her only child, 16.
Ah.
Irene was very concerned. She hasn't let Tina know anything about her illness, but she'll have to know now, won't she?
Viki, if I were you, I'd get her over here as soon as possible. Because when I said a few days, that might have been slightly optimistic.
Well, I'll call her right away then.
Fine. Absolutely fine. In fact, she'll be in Lambview at 4:30 this afternoon.
You didn't tell her that I was in the hospital, did you?
No, of course not. Told her you were very busy and that you'd wanted me to make the call. She sounded terrific. She's looking forward to coming and...
She what?
Well, she said she missed you.
You know, the dying part, I don't mind so much. What good would that do? It's the way I'm dying. Not being able to spend time with Tina. Just as though everything was normal. So she could remember me. Smiling and vibrant. Not wasting away in this pain. Tell me the truth, Viki. What did Dr. Craig say?
Well, he didn't really tell me very much at all.
Yes, but did he say that I'd live to see my daughter? Will I be able to see her when she gets here?
But of course you will.
Oh, Viki. You have always been my very dear Viki.
Unbearable.
Do you think that I should go to the hotel and get her things?
No, why?
Because we're a dime a dozen, sweetheart. I mean, they can always replace us with someone younger or prettier.
No, this sort of situation, I'm the only woman that he wants to use. It's sort of a revenge thing.
Hey, what's the matter?
He gave me this pill. He said it was going to help me, and I'm very nervous, and my mouth is dry, and I keep grinding my teeth.
Well, here he is now. Be right back.
It's not what I meant.
Oh, I haven't paid the bill. I'll be with you in a minute.
You, I would like to meet Karen.
Hello, Karen.
Hi, Hugh.
So, if we take care of the business transaction, you two, of course, you're on your way. And, Karen, I would like you to show old Hugh here why he would be more groovy and have more fun in Lambview.
Well, shall we?
I was so surprised to see you What a beautiful house.
You.
Well, I haven't let you get a word in edgewise, have I? I'm dying to meet your son. How old is he now?
Oh, Kevin is almost 2.
Oh, yeah. Well, where's Mom?
Your mother's not here, Tina.
Well, where is she? And Viki, what's happened? What's the matter?
Tina, your mother's in the hospital.
Oh, no. Is it her anemia again?
Yes, I think it is. But she would be able to give you all the details. Why don't you sit down? You see, Tina, she wasn't feeling terribly well, and so I suggested she go to the hospital for a checkup. And so she did this morning, and when she got there, Dr. Craig decided that she should stay for a while until she gets her strength back.
Dr. Craig?
Oh, he's a friend of our family and a very fine doctor. She's in excellent hands, believe me.
Poor Mom. She's had such a hard time with this. They were giving her treatments at home, medicine and stuff to build her up. And, well, did you hear all this before, Aunt Viki?
Yes.
Well, she was so tired. I mean, she couldn't even walk across the room without being completely exhausted. Aunt Viki, this is the same thing, isn't it?
Apparently, yes. But as I said, she'd be able to give you all the details.
Oh, can we go to the hospital now?
Yes, of course. In fact, your mother said she wanted to see you just as soon as you were unpacked and settled.
Oh, well, I can do that later. I mean, if it's all right with you.
Of course it is.
I know it's silly, but Mom and I, we just have each other. There's nobody else,
It's not silly at all. Come on, the hospital's only 10 minutes away. Okay, here we are. I think I will let you go in and see her alone now, okay? And I'll be waiting here for you.
All right. Myself, I wouldn't give way.
Come on, you're entitled.
Well, I'm not crying for myself. I swear, I don't think I am. It's Tina. She's never gotten over the loss of her father. And she's so shy. She keeps everything in here. She hardly speaks to anybody. And now she's going to have no one. But the problem is, the only relative we have is quite elderly now. Don't you remember how I used to amuse everybody with silly stories about my Aunt Frances?
Yeah, I remember.
Well, Aunt Frances is in a nursing home now. That's why I've come to you and Joe. It will help me to die in peace, to know that my daughter is safe with you.
She's with Irene. Well, you did say we should go right on up to her room when we got here, and Irene did want to see her alone. She wants to tell her.
She's not going to be able to tell her. She's unconscious.
Oh, my God, Tina's alone with her.
Larry is the physician of record in this case. I really think he should be the one to tell her.
Well, Larry's at the clinic today.
Oh, of course he is. then I'm going to have to tell her.
Do you want me to go with you?
No, dear, thank you. Why don't you go down to the lounge? I'll tell her, and then I'll see that she gets down there to you.
For the last few years, Mom's been feeling bad off and on, and they finally decided she's got pernicious anemia. But did she tell you this?
Well, yes, I knew she hadn't been very well.
Oh, and then, of course, traveling around the country like she has been lately, I guess it just got to be too much for her. I've got to tell you, though, when I walked into that room and I couldn't wake her up, I was petrified. But then when she opened her eyes and she smiled at me and took my hand, wow, I was so relieved. Dumb, huh?
No, not at all.
Anyway, I'm so thankful she had this attack while she was here. You've taken such terrific care of her. Oh, and Dr. Craig, he's a doll, isn't he?
So you have met him, huh?
Oh, yes, he's the one who threw me out of Mom's room. He said I could come back after dinner, though, if she's still feeling better. Oh, and I'm sure she will be. I mean, she's going to be fine, isn't she?
I'll be with you in a minute.
You, I would like to meet Karen.
Hello, Karen.
Hi, Hugh.
So, if we take care of the business transaction, you two, of course, be on your way. And, Karen, I would like you to show old Hugh here why he would be more groovy and have more fun in Landview.
Well, shall we?
Well, thank you so much for coming by.
It's okay.
Oh, yes, I'm fine.
Are you all right?
Yes, I'm fine. I'm very worried about our young house guest, that's all.
Tina.
Yes, please, sit down. I really do appreciate your coming out here. I need your advice about her, and I just couldn't discuss it on the telephone.
Hello, Tina. Well, Viki, you didn't tell me to expect such a grown-up young lady.
Yes, Tina. This is Dr. Will Vernon.
How do you do?
Hello?
Doctor from the hospital?
No. Well, yes, I mean, he is from the hospital, but he's a friend. He just dropped by.
Oh.
Are you having trouble with Kevin?
Oh, no, he's fine. Did you want me to go back up to him?
Oh, well, only if you're enjoying it.
Oh, well, he keeps saying something that sounds like banku. Would you know what that means?
Yes, in free translation, it means blanket. It's the blue one in the top drawer.
Well, I'll give it to him then.
Thank you.
Dr. Vernon, are you one of my mother's doctors?
No, I haven't met your mother, Tina.
Oh, well, nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you. What's happening with her mother?
Oh, Will, it's hopeless. Jim and Larry are both amazed that she's lasted this long. She could die any moment.
Tina knows that?
To tell you the truth, I don't know what Tina knows. But I know that she believes her mother's going to make it.
Even though she knows how sick her mother really is?
That's right. Will, I don't know how to deal with this. I don't know how to prepare her for her mother's death, especially since she ignores me and the facts.
Of course, you're right telling her the facts, but then you can't force her to accept them. I mean, she's going to have to get there herself.
But how? She's so young, so scared and so vulnerable. You see, her father left them, some time ago. And it was a terrible blow to her. It left her awfully withdrawn. Now, I mean, there's nothing compared to what she's going to be facing now.
I'd let her visit with her mother as often as possible. That way, the seriousness of the illness will become apparent to her.
Oh, but that seems so harsh.
Of course it is. But then there's really no other way, is there? And Jim and Larry will be there to help, and they'll be able to explain it to her medically like you can't.
Oh, that poor little girl.
I know. When a child's in pain, there's really nothing much we can do except just reach out and say, hey, I'm here. Anyway, Anyway, that's what I'm trying to do these days.
Of course you are. I'm so sorry about Brad. Very much, Will. It helps just knowing I'm not alone in this.
Well, we'll talk again.
Good.
You know, it's strange, but when there's a death, sometimes new feelings get born. And I think that Tina's going to find that. And I think that you're going to be the one who'll cope with it.
I hope I'll be able to. Say hi to Larry for me, will you?
I will.
How is he these days?
He seems okay. You haven't seen him recently?
Oh, no, not nearly as much as we'd like to. But, of course, his hours are impossible, and Joe's aren't much better. The point is, I'm sorry about that, because I really haven't gotten to know Karen.
Yeah, well, she's a lovely woman.
Yes, I think so, too. Oh, Will, she always seems so pressured and so nervous around me. Now, am I the cause of that, or is it something else? Maybe I'm borrowing trouble.
No, I've been concerned about Larry and Karen, too. He's so tied up with his practice that, well, you can't help but wonder what time is there left over for the family, you know?
You think he ought to pay a bit more attention to his wife?
Well, what man couldn't?
Joseph Francis Riley, that's who.
Who's going to stand up against that perfection? Look, getting back to the Woleks, maybe you can help there a little bit, huh?
In what way?
Well, with Karen, as a friend, just let her know that you're available.
Well, yes, I suppose I could do that, but are you sure she wants that?
No, I'm not. It's just a hunch.
That's good enough for me.
Well, I'll see you later.
Okay.
Look, will you tell Joe to stop hiding from me? I mean, I'm not going to hurt him. I'm just your friendly neighborhood shrink.
Yes, and you're the only one I know who makes house calls.
See you later.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Aunt Viki, guess what?
What?
I spoke to Mom, and it's a whole new ballgame.
What?
Well, she sounds wonderful. She's more energetic, and she's feeling much, much better. Well, I bet the hospital will let her out soon, and it'll be no time at all before we're home.
Miss Higgins, I'll get it. Hello? Hello?
Viki, it's Karen.
Why, Karen. How are you?
Oh, good. How are you?
Oh, I'm all right.
Good. Well, I was wondering if you would happen to see... have you seen a wandering husband named Larry Wolek around? Have you seen him?
Do you mean today?
Oh, yeah, the last couple hours or so.
No, I haven't. Actually, I imagine I haven't seen Larry in the last couple of days. I guess you've tried all the right places, huh?
Yes, sure. Look, I don't want you to worry. He's probably on house call. Forgot to leave a message on his service and tell him where he'd be.
Yes, well, I'm sure that's where he is, so don't you worry either.
No, not at all. Part of being a doctor's wife.
Well, you sound like you take those things very well.
Why not? When Larry's days get long and involved, I just think about how wonderful it is when I have him around.
Good for you. How's Danny?
Oh, he's fine. He's adorable. He's sweet and affectionate. I just eat him up.
Karen, would you happen to have some time free soon?
What? Free to do what?
Well, I just thought maybe we could get together. We haven't done very much of it, just the two of us.
Sure, that sounds just terrific. Sounds like a great idea.
Well, how about tomorrow?
Sure. Why not? You want to come here?
Yes, fine.
Say around 5 o'clock?
Perfect. I'll see you then.
Yes, I'll see you then.
Goodbye. What am I going to say to her? How can I even bring up the subject?